Now the topic name is registration of partnership from the subject business laws. Introduction. Registration of partnership is a process where a partnership firm obtains a registration certificate from the Register of Firms. The Indian Partnership Act of 1932 governs it. This type of firm is not considered a separate legal entity from its partners. Therefore, the registration certificate serves as proof of its existence. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs governs the registration of partnership firm in India. Procedure for registration of partnership firm. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs governs the partnership firm registration in India. The MCA has set up a portal called MCA 21 to facilitate the online registration of partnership firms. The process and requirements for registering a partnership firm through Ministry of Corporate Affairs are standardized nationwide, and the same rules apply to all states. Here is a step-by-step procedure to register a partnership firm through the MCA. If the partners are registering themselves as voluntary, then they have to apply in the web portal of Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which is provided by the central government. This registration gives a liquidity facility to its partners. If the partnership firm has registration, it gives unlimited liability and protection of their rights and their interests, as well as the securing the portions of investment, as well as profit and loss sharing or any other issues arises between the members. This is the dispute redressal equipment for the situation. For obtaining any registration certificate from the Register of Corporate Affairs or Register of Firms, we need to start or begin from the step 1. Obtain a digital signature certificate. Obtain a digital signature certificate for all the partners. A digital signature certificate is an electronic signature that is used to sign documents online. All partners can obtain a DSC from a certified agency. This certificate is worked as a digital key for the digital documents opening or the authorized purpose. Step 2. Obtain a designated partner identification number, DPIN. After obtaining the DSC, the partners must apply for a designated partner identification number. The DPIN is a unique identification number that is required for all partners of the firm. The partners can apply for the DPIN, designated partner identification number, on the MCA website. Step 3. Choose a name for the partnership firm. Before entering into the partnership, these partners must and should prefer a good name. The partners must choose a name for the partnership firm. The firm name must not be identical or similar to an existing company or limited liability partnership. The name must also not be prohibited by law. For example, some terrorist groups are there, or people are worked against on our nation. Such kind of people names are not aligned to the registration of firm. Or existed names like Tata, Reliance, these companies already well established and settled companies in the business. These companies' names are not allowing for again registration to the other companies or other firms. Step 4. Draft the partnership deed. Partnership deed is an written agreement made by the partners to protect the rights and interests of the partners. The partners must draft a partnership deed that describes the terms and conditions of the partnership. The deed must include the following. First one is partnership name. Partnership is a firm formed by the partners. These partners are formed from the individual members. These individual members are established a permanent structure or a permanent name with a suitable or reasonable or somewhat relevant name to their own business firm. The partners' name and addresses, their names and addresses, their contacts, mail IDs, PAN number, Aadhaar proof, these type of documents are need to produce or submit at the time of partnership registration deed. The business's nature, why they are entered into the business, what is the purpose or motto or the practice, what they want to deliver to the society, they need to mention in the partnership deed. The profit sharing ratio based on the investment or earnings of the profits or what they are mentioned in the deed. According to that, they have to distribute or disburse the profits. The duration of the partnership. The partnership firm for the short period or long term period or tenure, time tenure should be mentioned, clearly mentioned in the partnership deed. Step 5. Register the partnership firm. Apply for partnership registration by applying to the register of firms in the state where the business is located. The application should contain the following information. Name of the partnership firm, names and addresses of the partners, date of the partnership agreement. Then need to produce the partnership registration deed certificate issued by the register of firms. The certificate when the partners received on that day or when the register of firms produced the registration deed, the certificate will commence from the date onwards. Nature of the business, what type of business they are going to establish, like production, manufacturing, service or distribution or supply, what kind of nature of the business they have to mention clearly in the registration. Obtain the certificate of registration. After the register of firms verifies all the relevant documents and the application, a certificate of registration will be provided to the partnership firm. The registration certificate provides the partnership firm has been registered with the register of firms. This certificate facilitates the liquidity facility for all its partners. It has a right or a protection for all its members. Apply for PAN and TAN. The partnership firm must apply for a permanent account number and tax deduction and collection account number from the income tax department. The PAN and TAN are required for the tax purposes. These both they have to receive on the name of firm only. PAN for the firm as well as TAN also for the firm name only. Partner firm PANs are not allowing into the company's name. For payment of their taxes to the government or any tax reimbursement received by the government to the companies based on the provided information in the official website of Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Based on the provided information PAN and TAN numbers, they are going to debit or they are going to credit the deducted tax amounts to the firm. Conclusion. Registration for partnership is not mandatory in India, but it provides partners with various benefits and legal protections. The procedure for registration may vary from state to state. Still, it generally involves preparing a deed, applying to the register of firms, and obtaining a registration certificate. Registered partnership firms have better credibility in the market, easy access to credit, and legal protection of their rights. Thank you.